welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? Hello, hello. The mic might sound a little different. Audio settings decided to reset themselves. Well, hopefully audio is where it's supposed to be. But how are you doing, Straw? How's it going, Christinerton? Let's jump right back on in. We're playing with the good old arachnoid mechs. And we just recently picked up the heavy rocket, which is a one-time use, maybe two-time use per battle, and can get up to 5 damage, which is wild. So we're gonna have to find a good time to use it. So don't get a lot of them. But the arachnoid injector is already essentially maxed out. I don't know if we need any more power, and I don't know if we're gonna find anything useful. But yeah, we're getting pretty well set up here. Luchokos, welcome. How are you doing today? Good to see ya. All right. Oh my goodness, it's a spider boss. I am not a fan of the spider boss. We also have the. Oh boy. Okay, we have the also got the psionic boss too. So we got tough guys. We got some tough guys here. Let's see. Do we want to deal with the blobber or do we want to deal with the dig boy? The dig boy is going to be a little problematic. He, as an alpha, he can have what, 4 health. So the ricochet, we're gonna be in trouble. We can't, if he gets like hidden in a hole, like, you know, when he builds up his little hidey hole there, we're gonna have to rely on the slide mech to open up the rock for us, so we actually can get in there. So we probably want to deal with them before it's like almost exclusively alphas, I'm thinking. I think we go to this one first. What'd you hear, Straw? Let's see. Yeah, also we don't have to deal with the explodey guy. I mean, the explodey guy's not that bad, strictly because, you know, the injector does 2 damage now. Yeah, it does 2 damage. It's not too bad. Alright, let's go for Pinnacle Robotics. Hopefully we can just freeze the things that are bad for us. Alright, here we go. What are we dealing with? Tundra, which is an easy peasy one. Robotic Repair, or Secondary Cooling. Secondary Cooling I'm already interested in, because it just gives us more of the stars. But this one, and this one all have the same star and energy, so... So you're saying in RimWorld, it's a good idea to put your body pile in a flowing river because they rot faster in water? Yes, they do. The thing is, though, we found with flowing water is that mechanoids can spawn from them. So it's only good if the water's like outside your defenses, not inside it. Because that was a brutal realization when they just come spawning out of water right next to your base entrance. All right, so let's go for the secondary cooling, and then we'll go for the super tough one here, and we'll go from there. True, body piles should be outside of the defense. It's true. All right. Oh, geez, this is gonna be brutal. We have to defend the robot facilities, but we also have to deal with the fact that there's going to be robots being spawned. They're manufacturing hostile mechanoids. We're gonna have to deal with all the mechs. I guess they're machines. They're not actually mechs, are they? They don't have feet. I think we can do this one. It's gonna be a tough one, though. We're gonna have to rely heavily on the ricochet mech to take them out, because they only have 1 health each. So with the ricochet mech, like, here-ish, depends on where they get thrown. We're gonna have to rely on them a lot here. Alright, let's go ahead and, man, depending on how they're standing, we can go and hit them with that big old explosive bomb. Big old crazy one. Let's bring you closer. Where can you go? You can only get up to here, so you can lock him down. Which is fine if you lock him down in either spot, because we can ricochet pushing him away. With Archimedes, we can move afterwards, so that's fine. Alright, I think this is a good set. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, right up in her face. I see. Yep, there he is. How did you know? Oh, that's really unfortunate. He's only going to do 1 damage. It's not that big of a deal. is the slide mech goes here and we pull this way, we'll cause 1 damage to each. We can then arachnoid here to blast him down, and then we can ricochet. No, we can't ricochet this one and this one because of this guy. Okay, that's not gonna work. Being locked down is not ideal, but again, you know, we can ricochet these two to get them one off of us and the other one away from shooting the building. It won't take either of them out, and he's set to heal. So maybe we do those two. We then blast this one with the arachnoid injector, which can move 3, 1, 2, 3, and then hit this guy over. So then he actually shoots this guy and takes him out. This guy will be down. This guy will have 1 health remaining. And then the slide mech, we can literally just put the slide mech here and slide this way. And just slide this guy into oblivion. Slide out the cannon mech so we just don't have to worry about him. And then the only thing we're dealing with is 2 that are popping up and this guy with 2 health. And this guy with all 4 health. So we'll have 4 Vec to deal with. Artillery the healer? Yeah, I think we're going to artillery the healer. Yeah. That's a good point. Just kind of assume flowing rivers, just mechanoid spots. I think that's probably going to be our best bet for right now. And then Archimedes can move 4 after the round. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So Archimedes can actually come here and block. So we're only dealing with 3 Vec. Alright, I think that's what we're going to do. So blast you 2 out of the way. We're going to back you up. Take him out. We could go from the other side if we wanted to. Want to push him down? I think I'd rather push him down than up. So we're going to go push him down. It doesn't kill this guy. I probably shouldn't have done that. That's fine. We got 2 restarts. What am I talking about? We got Isaac. What I was thinking is since he wasn't going to die, if we corralled him down here with only 3 health, we could then go ahead and hit him with a ricochet shot for 4 because he's going to have the acid on him, and we could potentially get ourselves in a position to hit this guy and whoever comes out of here. So I was trying to think ahead to the next turn, but forgot we need to kind of get rid of the scorpion. So I got too far ahead of myself. Thinking too many turns ahead. Yeah, no, we want to go make sure we take out that scorpion. That's kind of important. Removes our shield, but that's fine. All right, done. Sure, we could have gone and taken this guy out too. If we wanted to get the spider on him. But yeah, well, this should be easy. Can't quite ricochet these guys, sadly. Oh, we can ricochet. No, never mind. We can ricochet these guys. Perfect. So we can bop, which will get this guy, which won't kill this guy, sadly, but it will take that one out. We can then arachnoid inject this one, right, for the 2 damage, and then move that over here and then arachnoid this, right, blast him. Now, I'm curious. It just slides everyone, so no damage up on it. Yeah, so you can bop these guys. We can then pop over and hit this guy. And that can come over here and hit this one. And then you can do nothing. Yeah, you can't do anything to take out this guy. I mean, that clears everything. And then we just bring you closer into the front side of the battle. We'll only be dealing with the 1 health burrower and 2 random enemies as we continue to block this one spot, so it should be fine. Yeah, we gotta be careful about hitting power. We don't want to hit the facilities. We need the stars. The stars are important. Right, I think that's gonna be the best case we have for this. So blast those two. Let's go move up. Get this guy down. Spider over. Just bring you all the way down, and then we put a shield on. So long as this isn't a flyer, as long as it's not a hornet, they won't be able to get past us. They'll be stuck in here. And we're gonna leave Archimedes right there. That's fine. Perfect. All right, it's a scorpion. Nice. So scorpion can't go anywhere. He's literally locked in. Nice. Would have worked better if it wasn't a scorpion. This artillery bot might just be getting away with it. We might not be able to take him down this round. Let's see. So we can't really ricochet anything of value. We could take him out, or could hit him for a decent bit of damage. The slide mech can't move this guy. So what we could do is if we ricochet off of you, we could go ahead and take him out with the arachnoid, and have the arachnoid come over here and hit him. Actually, we can do that, and then we can ricochet off, clearing this guy, because it would do 1 damage plus acid, and then we can ricochet for 2 times 2 for 4. We'd only be hitting the shield, removing the shield, right? He'd be dead, he'd be dead. We could then go ahead and move you to stand here. And this guy only does 1 damage. So 1, 2, Archimedes would still have 1 health left. And we'd be left with whoever digs up from here, this guy, and this guy. We'd only have 3 guys left. You can artillery worm and then go to F1 to E1. Yeah. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I'm thinking. You can push C2 to C1. Oh, you're right. With the fan, we can, because we can. We'll take 1 damage doing that, but we can. We'll take 1 damage doing that, but we can. Then he'll take 1 damage, and we'll only have to deal with these 2. That's a good call. Sliding to the left kills the burrower, right? No, because he's immune to moving. He's got the shield. He's stable. He's a stable man. Cannot be moved by any weapon effect. Teleport, push, teleport, etc. He's immune. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll block this guy down. Hop over here and spider him. Oh, I forgot there's the push damage too. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't matter what we do because we're going to have to try and get through this guy. Alright, if we move here, we'll still have to shoot you regardless. So I don't think we can shoot off the... Yeah, we can't shoot off the map. So, doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and we'll shoot you and you. Pop, pop. Perfect. And then we will move us down. Oh, that's right. The shield activates first. Nice. Okay, so now you're blocking. We're blocking. We're here. Yeah, now we're just dealing with 3 enemies, and we should be able to clear them. Right. Nice. Alright, came up close. Perfect, that's what we like. Because it means we can get the spider over here. We won't be able to kill this guy. But we can hit him, and then come over here and bite this guy, pushing him back 1. Or we can bite him going this way. No, maybe we can. Because then if we go here and we push him up, and we come here, we can go bonk bonk to take him out, right? Yeah, we can do it. So slide him up. Knock him down. spider over. There. Got him. There we go. I want to get better about just going to the last, because the last round oftentimes like, don't worry about it. But the thing is that I need to keep my eyes open for proper moves, you know? Nice. Yeah, that was good. It's clean. It's a clean ending. I need to keep my eyes open for these moves, because otherwise I'm just gonna I'll get complacent, which is no good. We don't want to do that. All right. Thermal dampeners. Break 5 buildings out of the ice. Take less than 3 grid damage and protect the robotic lab. Everything's frozen. Perfect. That makes this easy. Alpha Dig Boy to start with. This makes this very hard. This means we need someone here, right? Yeah, he can go to here. So we need someone to wait there. And the only one that's going to do that's going to be the slider. Oh, man, the Alpha Scorpion's also really bad for us, too. We just want to make sure this thing doesn't get him hiding there, because he's got 4 health. He's got a lot of health. Oh, this works out well. We can move out of the way, move our slider over here, then slide him into the water. Or not. Never mind. We're just like caught and stuff and things. It's fine. Okay. Alright, let's see here. So that's... We'll probably let this scarab do what he's doing, even though we could one-shot him. Actually, who goes first? Yeah, you go first. Number 2 goes first. Was it you should use the final round to grind XP by killing with not fully XP'd pilots? Yeah. Instead of killing all enemies for show? Yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't... It's really hard to get kills with the slide mech, but we were able to get an extra kill with the Arachnoid. So that was good. Yeah, it's better to get kills for XP than it is to clear the board. Very true. If we killed this guy, we could then bounce this guy up here so he misses. This guy will make his attack and break this one out of the ice, and this one will take 1 damage after he attacks. Putting him at 2, he's then within Arachnoid Injector range. We can slide, giving us a shield, so that you don't die from the scarab, or the scorpion rather. Not exactly what I want. I could go here and I could shoot the rock into him, and then ricochet this guy off, clearing you. So then you can move here and then pull him into the water. You would then have 3 health for later, which wouldn't be too bad, and we can still do the scarab kill and move. And that would leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies, which is unfortunate but acceptable. It's unfortunate but acceptable with 1 space broken. If we could do more damage, then I'd go for one of these others. But we need to make sure we clear, at least a little bit. Yeah, if you weren't locked down and you could just move, we would probably hit here and here. Okay, I think we're gonna do that. Wait. What about this? It's 3 damage and pushes everyone. We're short a little damage there. But if we hit him, we'd be able to push ourselves out of harm's way. Slide mech would be free. It doesn't really change the number of Vec we can take down. What you got, Carcinogen? What's unacceptable? What is unacceptable? I think we're going to stick with this plan. Which we go this way. This one and this one. Not subscribing to Zaldor? Oh my goodness, it's unacceptable. I can't believe it. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate the 70 months of support. It is insane. Thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime. You only get one, so I do really appreciate when you use it here, but it does make me feel special. It does make me feel special. We'll go ahead and pop these guys. And then we'll move... We can move here or here. It doesn't really matter where. There's probably a smarter position because then we're closer to the enemies. Also pulls us back a bit. Yeah. Push us up. And that gives us 4 XP, which is huge because this guy never gets XP. So that's good. And then we don't need to move anywhere. We'll just bonk. Get ourselves a little spider. Pop him up. Actually, if I was a little lower, I could have stepped on this. That's probably fine. Probably fine. Can I give you a spoiler? Is it associated with this? If it's associated with the secret squad, then no. Otherwise, yes. Go for it. Alright. One is broken from the ice. There he goes. Mountains. Mountains, you say? Okay, so this one here, what we can do... If we just blast this guy with the 3 attack, he goes down. We can then jump over here and hit this guy and clear him. And then come over here and bap this guy and he goes underground. He will heal and he won't have acid. And we'll be dealing with 3 Vec in the Blood Scion. Or we can take out the Blood Scion, yeah, and we can go 1, 2, 3 and we can hit him with the spider. But this guy would still do damage. We can always come here and we can pull him away. And then we can move here, and we can go 1, 2, and take both of these out. And he can't move, so he's not even going to hit this ice building, though it would be nice if he did. And then we can bump this guy and stand here. And then we're just going to have him and him left. I think that would work. Sled mech to E4. Move both downwards to kill G4? Oh yeah, because this is going to shoot him, doing 1 damage to him, and that'll break this the position so he falls. That's true. But it also, I don't think it's going to help us much, because then it leaves him here, right? Because if we went here and then moved both of them down, right? We could then still move here and go bonk bonk, right? You'd be done. We'd still have these 2 popping up. This guy here. We need to start getting rid of a lot of ice. We need these guys to start shooting ice badly, and they currently aren't. Ricochet mech move C3, shoot C7 and D7. Move to C3. Oh yeah, we could go, yeah, we can, you're right, we could go the other direction and block this. I don't know why I didn't see that as an option. Yeah, we can just sit here instead of sitting here. There's no reason why we have to sit at D3 instead of C3. You're right. That would be a better position. Yeah. Now, here's a question. If I slide to the right, that doesn't break the ice, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Spider-Mech kills the enemy on D2. True, we can also have the Spider-Mech hit this one and then hit that one. Because it would push it into the mountain to do 1 damage as well. I think I'd rather have Archimedes down here. This guy's just going to be a nuisance, but we also kind of need him to attack the robotics lab and open up the ice anyway. So I think we're going to leave him alive. We're going to take out these 3 and block this one position. I think that's going to be our move. So we're going to let him be for now. We're going to go with the original plan. And we're going to have him attack this space so it opens up for later. Just in case. You never know. We'll clear those out. Over here. We take out the ice, or do we wait? I think we wait. We'll just let it sit here. We can always do it next turn. We can always do it next turn. We'll leave the Spider-Mech for now. Okay, so now we have some ice here. So depending on if he just attacks us here, we can just slide over and he falls. Yeah, perfect. Done. All right, yeah. So this one's attacking here, so we can ignore that. We can't really get to any ice up here, but we need to start clearing some ice paths. Like, badly. We can ricochet these 2. So it'll give us 2. So it'll be a 3. From 3, that's 4. And then 4, we can... I guess we can just move Isaac here and hit 5. And then last round, all we have to do is defend and block these 3 from fighting us. Actually, Spider can go and stand here, too. So we only have 2 enemies. Oh, it works. Alright, this worked out. Bonk. So we'll put you in here. We're going to ricochet those 3. Bonk, bonk. I'll back up Isaac and hit the ice. This is at 4. We go and we block this position. And we end our turn. And that's 5. No grid damage, no lab damage, 2 enemies remaining. Wherever he goes around here wouldn't matter, but he goes over here. That's annoying. We can still shoot him pretty good here. Doesn't take him out, though. Can pull him up, though. Get him out of the way. This push just doesn't do anything. Is there any way we can get the kill on you? There's no way we can get you to get a kill. We could if we move you here and we slide this way. We can shoot it first with the arachnoid thing, right? And then we can slide him, into Archimedes to do the 1 damage to clear him. So it'll get you XP. And then I guess we just move Archimedes here and just bop him to move him over here so he doesn't hit anything important. Bonk. I mean, technically we can go this way. There's no reason to hurt ourselves. I wouldn't... It's fine. Then we just have to scoot up a smidgen, and then we just have to push him back 1. Bonk. He shoots here. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we want to get the pusher as much experience as we can. Hooray! Wait. What? I'm so confused. Wait, what just happened? How do we get a strange pod? Mountain had a thingy in it? Wait, did I step on a mountain thingy and I didn't even realize? Check the pod. I told you the mountains have stuff in them sometimes. What? I didn't even realize. I just moved there because I wanted him to not stand on snow. I didn't... Was there like a visual cue? What did you see? What did you actually... What does it look like? I completely missed it. I'm gonna have to go look at the VOD at the end of the stream today. What? When the mountain died, it said something. Oh. When you moved on it said something. Yeah, and I realized that our community said something at that. I don't know about a visual. Huh. Well, the mountain started the round damaged and had a whole object inside glowing. I rolled a natural 1 on my perception. I didn't notice that at all. I'm blind. Yeah, I'm blind. Excuse me, what? What is this? A distant friend. Achievement unlocked. Encounter a familiar face. I get it. I get it. I get the joke. I get the reference. I get it. It clicks. I understand. The moment it said 2 damage melee attack replaces repair, it immediately clicked. This is a Mantid from Faster Than Light. This developer's first game. And that's why it's called a familiar face. It's a Mantid, which had +2 to damage. And reactor. This guy's amazing. And we got a core too. He's in the hangar. It's actually really good. Replacing repair with damage. I mean, it means that you can't heal him, but also he has just a 2 melee damage attack, which is pretty cool. Mantis. 2 damage melee attack replaces repair. It is pretty cool. I don't think there's any good spot for him in the team right now because we have flying. If we didn't have this setup, we would probably use him, but that's pretty cool. That could be really, really powerful. Alright, well, I think we're going to go ahead and we'll get ally immune. So we just don't have to worry about damage output on ourselves. And we'll go ahead and we'll get another use. I don't know if we need another use. Remember last stream, you asked how to obtain 3 pilots on the right side that you were missing? Now you know how? Yeah, apparently, my goodness. I can't believe it. Wonder what his third trait is? True, I do wonder. Also, welcome, how have you been? It's been a while since I've seen you in chat. Let's go ahead and let's give our communities a little more movement. We do need to kind of like dance across the field, yeah? Gotta dance across the field. Central Cryonics. Defend the robots. Do we have to put them in? Oh no, we just have to freeze. Okay, I was worried about the ones where we have to freeze the robots. That one's a brutal fight. Yeah, this is not too bad. So I just need to keep him alive. Thank goodness this big boy only has 2 health. Goodness. Let's go here and here. Yeah, that should get us pretty much the full range that we need to. Yeah, that gives us the full range. All right, let's go. Oh, pod. Nice. All right, I'm gonna have to keep my eyes peeled for mountains. Now I understand the reason why you said spoiler. And the funniest part is, oh, nice. Even though you gave me a spoiler, I missed it. Oh my goodness, jeez, they're super aggressive against this building. What did they do? Yeah, they just want to destroy this building badly. So we can go and break this one with you. So you can go and take this one out, Isaac. We cannot shoot this one, sadly. Because of the ricochet, we're gonna end up hitting one or the other. So that's no good. Ricochet doesn't work. We can't use this explosive either for the same problem. Oh, we could move up here and blast this guy. That only does 3 damage, doesn't actually push him. We can't use it in either of those spots. That's not good. Number 3 does go before number 4. We could move him backwards and do get 2 damage on him. You remember breaking a mountain in your first playthrough and was like, I have to level every mountain now. I can imagine. I had no idea what the tells were, you just got the thing. Also, they're not only on mountains, they can be inside ice tiles, which have an indicator of the starting round. Really? Those are hard to see? Interesting. I'm gonna have to comb my eyes over the map even more now. So the problem is, they're so tightly packed in here, we don't really have the proper tools to deal with them. We can afford grid damage. Grid damage isn't a penalty here, and we have a 21% chance of avoiding the damage. It's not horrible, it's just not good. I think I still want to go take out the Scarab. And then we can go 1, 2, 3 to just kind of stand here. Or we can go 1, 2, 3 with a little Scarab, with our little spider to go and pick up the pods. That's just out of the way. We can't destroy the robots. I'd rather take grid damage over destroying robots. We can also blast this guy for 3. He'll take 1 burn damage. What we could do is we could blast him for 3 and then hit him with the Arachnoid. And then the Arachnoid could go 1, 2, 3 and attack here, doing 1 damage and 1 push damage. And then we could go here and then push and squish him. But then this guy's still going to get his attack off. Yeah, robots are friends. We want to keep these alive. Mine bots. We might do that, because this one's not attacking here. It's attacking our bot friend. I think that move would work. And again, we'd just be risking 1 grid damage here, which is perfectly acceptable. We can take the damage. Casualties are an acceptable loss during this type of fight. What about Spider Kill G3? Oh, we can, but if we do, we don't have the capacity to take out this guy. This guy does 3 damage, so we have 2 grid potential loss, and this guy's going to attack one of our stars. We lose a star if we don't get this. But we could hit him, but then we don't have enough range. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement to get to him. We can't go that far. The Spiderlings only go 3. I'm trying to think if there's another way we can get some more damage out. I mean, it does also get rid of an alpha and a basic. We'll have 2 others spawn in, but we'll have 2 more things of ice mines being laid during that time period. So, that's good. There'll be mines right here in both those spots. I imagine one of them's going to go over here and one's going to go down here. I think we're going to go with this move. I think this move will work. Get him with a big bomb. Oh, that's right. We can go and we can walk on this afterwards if we want. Nice. Bonk. I'm on fire! Oh, we can't move because of that. Yeah, that's fine. We can move here and still do the same. Yeah, we can move here and still do the same thing. Bonk. We can't! Because it destroys all of our bots. Right, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I forgot we couldn't move through the Firefly. When I did the math, 1, 2, 3 for moving, it was moving through the Firefly, which we can't do. We could go here and move him out of the way. Unfortunately, they don't attack in any order that's helpful. That plan worked? Did it? I don't think it did, because then we ended up losing these. If you move slide mech to G4 and slide right. You're right, because he attacks first. So that would be the 2 damage. He would also miss. Oh my goodness, it's literally perfect. It's literally perfect. Alright. I just missed the last part of the move. Wait. Yeah. So we move you here. Take you down. Pop him. And move him over. And now he's attacking him. Smart. And he attacks first because he's 2 instead of 3. So that saves him. And this allows us to block 1. So now we're only dealing with 1 new enemy. Nice catch. Nice catch. XP acquired. Alright, Healy Scion. Called it. Although I thought this was going to go over here, but... Oh my goodness, this guy's literally surrounded by Vec that are popping up. That's no good. And we can't actually shoot the Scion from here. You're going to have to do it. Because our, if we attack, it's going to take out a little robot buddy. We can trade places, though. Or can we? We can't stand and shoot from here. I don't know if we can take the Scion out. Then again, we don't need to right now. You make it to H3? No, too far. We have to go through them. Can't do that, we have to go around. But yeah, we can go here and we can hit this guy for the 2 damage and take him out. We can then take our little spider boy and go 1, 2, 3 and stand here. Preparing for when these guys pop up. It says move 0, which is funny, but you move 2. You move 2, okay. So if we stand here, he's actually stumped. So we can't actually stand here. We want him to move here, ideally. So we move Isaac here and we take you out. We just get a Spiderling that's prepped. Oh, we can't take this guy out at all. And we can just go over here and block this spot. And then we'll have these 2 pop up. This guy might move, but he'll probably get himself frozen, honestly. Can slide mech go to F2? Slide downward to freeze the bot? Yes, we can do that. We can freeze the bot doing that. That would save him and still have us blocked, and then we can shoot to clear by hitting him and then hitting the robot, just clearing the ice. That would clear this guy, that would free him up to go and do stuff again. He just put another bomb here and he could move. Yeah, no, that would work. And then we just have this one take that one out. Oh, it's a good call. Nice. It's because now we can... oh, wait, no. What am I talking about? He's not here. Nice. Yeah, so it's just not in the way at all. So we're just not going to get any more ice down, but that still works. Definitely a good call. slide meching like that. That was good. We'll stand here. So again, we have kind of a blockade over here for anyone that can't fly. And we could move here or move here, but I'm happy with where we are. Blocked. Ooh, it's a dig guy. Can't really block dig guys, can we? Alright, we can just get out of the way. That's easy. He's just gonna break the ice. Not a big deal. So we can just push this guy over. So he A, misses, and B, gets hit for 1 extra... Well, 2 damage, actually, because of the acid. So we can do that. And then he blocks, so he goes down. So we can definitely do that. That's good. It'd be 1 damage from climbing up, and 2 damage from the attack. Not in that order. So that clears that one. And while it would break this guy free, it would also break the Lice Boy free. Which is fine. Or we could shoot him. Clear him. Oh, it wouldn't clear him, would it? It would make him go underground. We've got another 2 enemies popping up. Yeah, we can't really... We could also slide over. Put a little robot ice block to block the guy. And then we can attack to push. We'll do 1 bump damage to this guy and take him out. So that's good. I think regardless, this is what we're going to want to do. And then we can wind after. I think we're going to knock this guy down. I don't think I want him to sit here at full health, though. So if we slid first... So we slide over first. Popping the shield on herself. He's blocking. You're fine for now. Don't worry about it. We can't use Archimedes to attack anymore because it would knock this open and then he would take damage. So we can't do that. But we can do this, which knocks him down. Right? Then we can just move ourselves over. Take this guy out. And block. And then Archimedes, you just heal. And then now, we're only dealing with 1 enemy that pops up when we got him. And there's a bomb there, it doesn't matter. So there's only 1 new guy that pops up in this one here, which we can just back up and hit. And this one we... Oh, we can't ricochet this one, can we? We don't have any more heavy rocket shots. Awkward. But we can yank ourselves out of the problem, though. Let's take you out. Yank ourselves out of the problem. And then we can go here. And take him out. Nice. Hooray! Done. We didn't manage to get any extra XP on the slide mech with that last round. That's fine. Great success. With another core. Alright. Another core. What do you want to do with that? I mean, I'm thinking... Increase damage to 5. And maybe bring us up to an extra use after. And I want to have the Manted. like to have him be able to attack. It'd be awesome. We breaching? We are wide open. How are you doing today? Yeah, we'll go for the damage. I think the damage is going to be better for us. Alright, what do we want to do? Ice Storm. End with less than 4 damage, or take less than 3 grid damage. One looks pretty easy. That one's going to be obnoxious with all the mechs. And Ice Storm does make things simple with the slide mech, maybe. Let's do the robotic repair. We haven't played with an Ice Storm in a while. Let's shake things up, yeah? You're chilling, you're playing some modded Terraria multiplayer? Oh, nice. Man, I had a lot of fun with our last multiplayer Terraria. It was a lot of fun. We didn't play with any mods, but it was good. Alright, so we're going to have to figure out where the Ice Storm lands. Let's get set. Bandits can be good for a pilot for a lot of science mechs that usually don't have a damage skill. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. We're gonna have to move out of the way here. Alright, well at least he's gonna be frozen solid, so that's good. We don't have to worry about him. If only this was scooted over by 1. I wonder, does the environment also affect the buildings? That's my question. Yeah, so we can get Isaac here to take you out, and then bring our little mechanoid spider here. Can't quite get our slide mech in there all the way. Could also go here and pull. Oh yeah, it does. Nice. Okay, so that means that this guy's actually protected. Yeah, we could go here. Blast us here. Or we can just annihilate him with a 5. A big blast. Just clearing this guy entirely. Yeah, I think we take the Scarab out. I think that's an easy one. I think we just take out the Scarab. Simple. We can go and block. We can move everyone up. We have some space. And with the shield, you won't take the 3 damage to kill you, so you'll be fine. And you have 4, 1, 2, 3, so you could go here. And then you could shoot this guy and then this guy with a ricochet. And eat 3 damage. Or we can just blast it. We'll probably just blast this guy clear instead. Okay, I think we'll do that. Isaac clear here. Like the Frozen Titan mech that shoots forward and backwards at the same time. You can use Kaz to deal with that. That would be nice. With that collateral. It would be useful. Yeah, so go here. Order of operations, one more time. Moving that mech there is too early. We want to go this one first. Because this way, when we do the explosion, right, it'll actually push him out of the way. Like so. So he can block now for us. And we can just get out of the way. And it saves us the Spiderling. And we can just keep the Spiderling here. Like so. I'll probably just leave our news there. I'm happy there. Freeze. Yes. Alright, nice. Listen. This one isn't going to fall, right? Because he gets pushed. So he'll get pushed out of the way. But if we move here, now he will fall. right? Yeah, it's a really good freeze over here. It doesn't mean we can't really do much here with this one. It's better instead for random XP. So you're saying, like, come over here? I'm trying to get it to where we get him in the hole. He's gonna have the spider attack, and that'll work too, but Isaac already has full XP. Here with the spiderlings, the attack from C1 to C2. Yeah, the only one we need to still level up is Prospero here. The other one's fine. But yeah, that would work. It would actually save us on our shots too. Spiderling's not Isaac. Oh, does it count as a separate entity? It might. So to replace the extra restart guy with Mantid, swap out Isaac. We can. He still has the reactor bonus, so it doesn't really hurt us much. And we might get something better than grid defense. We could put the Mantid here. He almost never needs to heal. Maybe we do, Sra. Yeah, you're right. That does share the XP better. It's good. Good call. In that case, gives us 3 more XP. And then we can go ahead and push. Because we do 0 damage now. They're immune to the ricochet damage. That gives an extra block there, so we don't have to worry about it. Pew! Alright. Done. So that way we can get another block. Alright, and that's all of our blocks. Done. Oh, we gotta get out of the way. Jeez. It's gonna get cold over here. That's annoying. We can come over here and pull this guy over. Let us block this one and put him into the ice. Into the soup, indeed. Into the delicious acid soup. Doesn't really matter if this guy gets his attack off, because he's going to be hitting nothing. The ice is going to block it. We could go here to push him over. Oh yeah, no, if we did that, we get 2 damage, then we can have you shoot him to take him out. And then we can have you move over 1, and we can go, once he's down from hit that way, you can 1, 2, 3 to get the spiderling to block this. And they'll just have this one that's, so only have 1, 2 enemies left. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do it. Whoop! Bring him over. Oh, that's right, water. Whoop. Never mind. It's 1 less we get to block, though, because of that. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. So it goes. Huh. Fire before environment, right? It's hot, then it's cold. Nice. Bonk. That shares XP, so we'll take it. Ooh. Scorpions. Ooh, he's running really far. I mean, it's the last round, so it doesn't really matter that much. We can let him be. But we can get XP, we'll take XP. We could shoot this guy first. And then drag him into this guy. To get 1 more XP on him. It's 3 XP there. And then we just ignore that guy because we can't even get to him in time. Done. We just care about getting XP. That's what's important. We need the experience. We need the experience. Nice. Grid defense up. Totally not something we need. But hey, there you go. Alright, so we were talking about putting a mantid in the arachnoid. Not only is it, like, thematic. Holy. I think you're right. I think this is going to be a good move for us. We only need 13 XP to get him to level as well. So, like, 5 kills. It's not too bad. We can definitely do it. I think you're right. We should get Kaz in here. As a kleps. As a kleps. Love Kaz. This is very fun. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of when we played Faster Than Light last. It's gotta be like 5+ years now. Such a good game. Alright, Scion Abomination. Alright, let's go. Oh, an Alpha Dig Boy who can make it to here, so we want to block that spot. For sure. I think we're going to do this, so that we block the Alpha Dig Boy's location so he can only get up to here. We want to take him down as fast as we can. Okay, you decided to go there instead, that's fine. We can literally ignore his position. God, 4 health is a lot of health. We can go here and pull. Alright, perfect, yeah. Yeah. So we go here and we pull. Get him out of the way. We come over here with Archimedes and we blast for 5 damage with the massive rocket. Which reduces everyone's maximum hit points. Mantis slash! And then we can go ahead and we can take this guy out. And then we can use him to come here and take that one out. And just like that, we're dealing with only 3 Vec. Only dealing with 2 Vec. Nice. Nice. Wait, Wide Open, you're an actual playtester for the base FTL mod? That's awesome. Which mod was it? There were a lot of really good FTL mods. Was that the, it's like expanded? It was like FTL expanded or something? Multiverse. Oh, yeah. Nice. This guy's got 3 health. We can't get to him. He's too far away. He's too far away. So we can do 2 damage this way. And then we can hit him with the Spiderling. And the Spiderling can go 1, 2, and then bonk. And then from here, we can go up to here, because this rock will be gone, and we can shoot here and fire off into the distance and run back here. And then we'll just be dealing with these 2 that pop up. That'll work. That'll do. Mantid strike. Bonk. Alright. Block him. Jeez, okay, hi. You die if we don't help you. Okay. Duly noted. We could pull you up here. We can ricochet shoot. Shoot. Not enough damage. Okay. In which case, then we'll want to go ahead and move you this way. That way you dodge all hits. Those alphas have a lot of health. We can at least bounce this guy onto here with a ricochet shot. And then I guess we just move over here and we hit him for some damage. We do what we can, yeah? bunk. Could have moved E3 to F3. Oh no, we did. Don't you worry, Straw. We're on the same page. Reading the comment and chat at the same time I do it. We're on the same page. And I'll just bop this guy for 2. We'll be dealing with 4, but we should be good to go. Oh, slide, not shoot. If we did slide him, then yeah, then we could have backed up and shot him, and then we did. Yeah, actually, you're right. I know it doesn't matter. I was gonna say you're right. We could have taken him out, but it doesn't matter. When he blocks, he'll die, so that's okay. Yeah. 3 enemies, not 4. I did miss that until just now. Whoops. But yeah, so we don't have to push him to the mountain, thankfully. But if he had more health, you're right. It still probably wouldn't be the smarter call to do, regardless. Guaranteed damage, but the block in the end is important. But seeing that was the move is important. We can't move around to a place that I'm willing to block, because if we go here, we die. So we're just gonna sit right here. It's better because less vec? True. It's better in the long run, but it's best that I see all options. I need to see every option there is within the multiverse. Alright, we can just walk up away from there. We can just shoot him. And that guy's actually a problem. So this guy, I can just shoot. We just need 4 more XP. If you can get 2 kills. If we shoot here and here, moving him back 1, we can go ahead and hit him with the arachnoid. And then we can slide... No. We slide this way first, doing 2 damage. We hit the guy with the spider arachnoid injector, so he creates a spider. We then move 1, 2, 3 to here. That won't work. Use slide to bring Scorpion into Firefly range. It's not much of a need because of the health he's going to be at. Alright, hold on. I'm feeling... we've got to reset on this one. Let's just see this really quick. So if we hit him like so... Yeah, because it's just the movement is the problem. Because I need to use this space. Unless we do this. Damage is done. We move them over. He sits here. We shoot him. We can then go 1, 2, and then... hit him will only do 1 damage, though. Or we reverse. What am I talking? We reverse it. We shoot this one, and it goes 1, 2, 3 to hit here, but I can't because this guy's in the way. What about Spider-Mech hitting D5, Slide Mech moving E5, and slide right? So we shoot this guy first when he's here. Slide Mech move him to E5. And then we blast him over. Oh, I think I see. Wait, no. Because this guy's here. For Alpha to die to fire, we have to pull him first. And then we have to push him in, which we don't have a good way to do that. Well, I guess if we then hit this guy... No. Didn't need to reset? Well, after the ricochet attack? Okay. So I'm gonna do the ricochet attack first, and then see what you're talking about. So you're saying pull him... So you're saying we attack here? And again, this is pretty easy for us not to take damage. The main thing we're looking at right now is just getting a little more XP. If we can. We need 2 kills on Kaz. So if we kill this one... Here. We come here and we could pull him up, and we could hit him for 2 damage. Which just isn't quite enough. Luchikos, I don't see it. I don't see it. You personally prefer random 5 XP to the science... oh, so the science gets more levels too? You're not wrong. That wouldn't be bad. But I really want to get Kaz leveled up first. You see it as a high priority. I guess the other thing we could do is we can... We also just move here, slide over, and let him kill him and get his 1 experience per person. And then, essentially, you just level up next fight at 97, or at 47, excuse me. 47, 3 experience is pretty common. We could get it pretty quick. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll get the 3 XP. Now he's only off by 1. So any 1 random XP will get it. I'm just go stand here. So it's inefficient, but it's fine. I'd rather get the I'd rather get our guy as close to leveling up as possible. Because now it's just 1 random XP is all we need. Yeah, we couldn't quite get it. But I see what you mean. It says it takes so long to get Prospero leveled. And as you can see, we're really pushing to level him up faster. But yeah, you're definitely right on that. Ooh, ramming engines. Camilla or Grid? We do not care about ramming engines, so we're not going to use it. We're not going to use Camilla either. As good as she is with avoiding being wrapped up, I like what we have as options. So we're not going to use her. But we could use some more points. We could use some more reputation. Now that we've got 3 pilots we can sack. Let's see here. Immunity to fire. Fire shield's really good. Burning mortar is also... Oh, it does 1 damage to self, and we can't heal anymore. That's not quite going to work. We don't have a prime in Hermes. I think we just take the fire shielding, honestly. We only have 1 person with a spare thing. And if we can just ignore fire, we just don't have to think about it. We won't be dealing with fire much. Actually, not that good. When are we going to be dealing with fire? We're going to the desert. There's some fire there. Not much. I think it's better just to get cores. Yeah. Let's just get some cores. Yeah. The spider shot deals 2 damage and only creates spider if kill. Cores go berg? Yes. 4 cores. So many cores. Alright, we'll get an extra use on you. Get shield ally. We get health. Because you can't heal yourself, so health. We still have 2 empty slots for us to acquire stuff, so we'll see what happens, but all in all, not bad. Not bad. Leave Island. Final Island. Before the final boss. Alright. Proving Grounds, Scrapyard, Razor Bay. Definitely want to go to Razor Bay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be our wrap around the island here. High Hazard, Terraformer. Oh, love this map. Oh, look, there's the fire. I love the Terraformer map. It's the best map. Such a good map. We can just go like so. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that should be good. We're gonna keep them stuck in position here. Ooh, I think that's out of terraformer range, so I think we're okay. You're gonna go here? Yeah. And yeah, I saw that coming. Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was gonna attack this guy. Yeah, nice. So we can take out these two, or these two, or these two, or all of us. So we'll take out these two with the terraformer, which means we need to deal with these guys. And this is the dangerous one. So we need to move him. The easiest thing to do is going to be to come here and then push him this way, right? We push him over. So in that way the terraformer can take him out too. The thing is, though, we need to take him out, and we still need to move this guy. Oh my goodness, yeah, of course, easy. We use our little spider buddy to push along for a perfect removal. Got him. Might as well go pick that up, I guess. I'm standing on the mountain. Give me more things. We could stand on here, but I do want enemies to actually pop up. Rounds with 0 enemies is just going to make it later on harder. So we do want to let this guy come up. Oh, it's a blobber. Gross. Now we'll just shoot that guy easy. I guess with this setup, we might as well go and clear this side of the... We actually probably should clear the back side, honestly. Clear off this side. Now we can go take this out. Move it down a bit. Won't quite clear him, but it'll at least block into the spot. I'm going to stand here. So we're only going to let one more pop up. We'll clear the back. We could block, so we have no enemies, but again, I want some to pop up. You just witnessed a murder. You just witnessed a quadruple murder. It was a overkill. Multi-kill. So we can go ahead and we can push. So this guy just blocks for us and dies from the block, right? And maybe the other option is we could push into him. Actually, this is better. We push into him and then we pull both. Yeah, no, this is better. We can do this. Slide downwards for kill and XP. True, we could do that. It's an alpha. That's 5 XP. That's a lot of experience. What I was thinking is we cleared this guy, and then we move Prospera here, and then we can pull the Scarab to block this one, and us to block this one. And then we terraform this way, clearing this. Actually, maybe we go ahead and we get a little friend here first by popping up here and getting that. Getting a little friend, and we move the friend out of the way. But experience, you say? If we do that, we're going to be dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4 Vec on the final turn. Which could be difficult. I think we're going to do this one, and we're going to clear this direction, and then we'll terraform up here after. I like the idea, but we're gonna do this instead. Because then this moves us in a position to where we can go and terraform this without killing anyone. Excuse me. I'm gonna go stand here, prepped and ready. Prepare yourself. Shall sit. Blocked, blocked, blocked. And it's a hornet. Nice. Wow. Okay. Nice. Ran to the far side of the map. Alright. Really can't pull into ourselves. But does this do push damage? Oh my god, that's awesome. It does. Nice. We could bring forth another one, or we can Mantis Slash. Bam! That's good. True, we can, because we can push this guy into here. He's got 2 health. You're right. Yeah, that would work. We clear this. So that's the last bit of that. We defended the thing. Yeah, does 1 damage. He doesn't explode. And that'll give us a bunch of XP. Well, the other option was to bring Archimedes here, shoot, pew pew, and then bring him over again and then pull down. That's the other option. We're 2 XP off now. Nice. Ooh, what did we get on good old Kaz? Kaz, what did you get? Oh, first things first. We found Abe. Hi, Abe. Abe's pretty good, though. Armor is really nice. Armor and health? Jeez, is he tanky. Move. Not bad. Not bad. I would have taken health, but move. Not bad. 5 move is pretty good. This is getting, we're getting better and better here. Like, the team is starting to really be, like, good to go. Especially as I'm starting to, like, figure out how to do all the moves. I don't know what else to use our cores on. I mean, I can just put my cores here, but I feel like it might be a waste depending on what the other items might end up being. Artillery with move and melee slap seems to cover itself. Yeah, really good. I think we just do this for Prospero here. Beefier and better movement. And maybe we move things around depending, but like we have too many cores now. We only have 1 more core slot left. We need tools. We need like 2 new weapon things or something. It's crazy. All right, defend the prototype Renfield bomb. Okay, I think we can do that. There's a lot of water around here. That should be fun. Ugh, ugh, centipede's gross. Okay. Alright, we'll do it like so. This guy can't get all the way around, so we're fine. Ooh, another pod. That pod would have intelligence on board, comparable to mine. Maybe. That's true. We haven't used the shield allies yet. I mean, we could do it literally right now in the perfect, most absolutely epic location possible. for the first time we actually use this ability. We can give shield to everyone and move them out of the way. This guy ends up just missing entirely, hitting the back line here, doing nothing. The Hornet is then only attacking Bulk Boy, only hitting Archimedes. Everyone's properly shielded. We need to deal with him. These are the only three we have to worry about. We only have two that can move. Yeah, just raised the Renfield bomb. As expected. As it goes in the drink. No, what am I talking about? We have three that can move enemies with a push ability. Because we have the Mantis Slash. Oh my goodness. Amazing. So what we can do is we can move everyone over, right? We can then Mantis Slash here, and then we can use him to push and push if we want to push him in here, and then just let this one damage happen. Or we can then move here, stand here, blocking, right? Because we'll be standing here. We can go one. Never mind. This guy's still blocking us. We don't have the movement. The other option is we could go here. Move over. Oh no, not quite, because that guy's not going to get moved. We can at least go here and push this guy over. Or if we pull everything up, I think we just risk this one here. I'm fine with losing one grid. 20% chance we don't at all either. Like, that's fine. I think that's acceptable. We'll pull everyone over. The only thing we're going to have to worry about is this one, really. To get him for 2. We could also use the big rocket for 5 damage. True. We can also clear. Yeah, if we shot right there, that would move the Renfield bomb over. And I would clear him. And then we could just bring the slide mech here and slide over. And then we could bring you from here. 5 squares from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And push. Well, that doesn't work. We would be blocking one now. I think we're still in trouble with this this basic guy here. I think he's still a problem. So if we do this, we're going to be dealing with 5 back, but we have shielding. We're going to have to start using our big boys. We're going to have to start using the heavy rockets. I think we do this for now. Alright, we'll go and block this one. We'll turn our attention down here so we don't have 4 back. Bonk. And? Yeah, great damage. Okay, there we go. Scarab. Okay. Well, we did a little more damage. Well, we had a 3 damage attack. We can take this guy out. So what we can do is we can go here, clear him, and push him in with the Spiderling. Right? We can kill everything here. Okay, so the spiderling one I think is correct. I think that's the right move. How do we deal with these? Yeah, spiderling kills E4. Yeah, so we kill this guy. He pushes him in here. These two I need to figure out. We can come here and we can pull over. And then go to E4 and slide down. That would do 2 damage. It would do 2 damage to this guy. With a slide mech. Oh, and then if we hit heavy, yeah, then heavy rocket would take him. That's 1 extra damage. It does clear everyone. And let us block this for only 1 up. Wow, what a move. In you go. Big bonks. Babs. We'll go ahead and block over here. I'd rather than be in this corner. Nice. Good call. I only saw the first half of that. I did not see taking out both of them. I can only see taking out one of them. He's unfortunately over the water, which is problematic if I want to bring forth a spider boy. It doesn't quite work like that. Yeah, I think we're gonna move him with a slide. Yeah. So I'm tempted we do this. And then we can slide, giving shielding, and then he can just shoot off into the distance and then just move back over. Block, right? And then we get a little spiderling here that can go 1, 2, 3 to block this. But then we'll still have these two. So maybe we just have it block this, we only get those two. A spider can't stop in water. So, it's weird. Vec aren't allowed to move through water, but spiders are allowed to go through water so long as they don't stop on water. It's kind of bizarre. I look at it more as like our spiderlings are allowed to jump over water, but the Vec can't. Sadly, we can't quite move far enough. We kind of moved ourselves all the way to the back here. But yeah, I think we'll do this. This gets us shielding, which is nice. We'll go over to this side. Oh no. I'm wrong. No, we can't. No, you're right. Just like normal Vec. Nope. No, we can't. It's fine. This is essentially what we're going to do anyway, because I wanted them to spawn over here. It's not a big deal. But hey, no, they can't swim. No swimming for them. We can go here and push this guy in. Yeah. To go here. No. Yeah. We go here. Because you fly. Pull them in. Level up! And we move here. And we bounce. Bunk. Mantis Slash! Nice. Got him. Nice. Promoted. And time pod acquired. Holy. Oh my. You got a little bit of shielding. It's amazing. And move. Oh my goodness. The slide mech got more move. 6 move. 4 move, 5 move, 6 move. Wow. We'll take one of those moves out, and we're going to increase area to 3. It already has 2 uses per battle, and there's only 4 like rounds, so I don't see a need for us to get a 3rd shield right now. I think 2 shield is fine. 2 shield's fine with the area boost. Holy, it's amazing. The Fox Plateau. Defend the solar farms. Take less than 3 grid damage. Okay. Ugh, got a big old blob boy. Oh, look at how many alphas there are. Jeez. Gross. Ew. Okay, not good. That's actually... Interesting. So if we get out of the way now, it actually just hits him. Instead of going all the way through and doing damage here. So they're both shooting the same thing. It's kind of funny. We can definitely hit this thing to get a spiderling and have the spiderling come here and hit this guy and push him onto this to block. So that clears this guy and puts him to block so this doesn't pop up. We then just have to deal with these 3 aggressors. Slide mech could come here and pull him into. I mean, they'll explode when he dies, but it's not a big deal. We'll get a shield, so it's fine. Not really a good way to deal with this guy. In higher difficulties, one of those alphas would be a leader. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness, leaders are brutal. Centipede leaders are insane. Hate those guys. Can artillery the Scion and then push E2 into the drink? True. We could do that. Take him out and then move the little spider over here and then push him in. That'd work. We'd still have to deal with this little bomb, though. Just the centipedes do so much damage. Rocket E2 to kill the Scion. C2, sorry. Rocket? Oh, yeah, because he explodes, so he does 1 damage. Yeah, that's true. That would take him out. And then we could take this guy out, and he could go 1, 2, 3, and push him over. That'd work. Going to bed? Alright, sleep well, wide open. Hope to see you tomorrow when we're playing more. These 2 are the real problem. Not too sure how to deal with them. I mean, I'm more or less happy with this Hornet and this guy shooting each other. Like, if we just go here. We're only going to lose 1 grid. We're going to be gaining 2 grid in a minute here. We just have to lose less than 3 total grid, which is fine. Spider Mech attack, E2. And then just shield. true, because that would push him in, because then we wouldn't need to slide mech this guy. But we do need to deal with the blob. So if we artillery this guy, move him over here and push him in, right? And then we go... We can't artillery... yeah, we can't ricochet this. We'll end up doing collateral damage. The Scion doesn't need to die right now, though. The Scion, there's no actual downsides to the Scion taking damage. Well, actually, no, yeah, if we take this out. No, it doesn't explode. It's not an exploder. So right now, we don't actually need to clear the Scion. This guy going into the drink is going to explode, but it's not going to do damage to anyone of importance that we care about. And if we came over here and threw down the shielding like you're talking about to block this, block this here, we don't have to deal with that either. We can deal with the explosion next time. No, yeah, Bulk can't deal with this guy because we've got the building here and building here. And he gets pushed with a slide. So yeah, he can't deal with it. So if we did this... Wait, no, I've already messed up. Right? Yeah, we leave this guy alive for now. I think because here, well, let's go through the whole thing. We can undo it otherwise. But yeah, like, because what I was thinking is what we can do this. So he's now blocking, right? We can come up here. We're gonna get hit for 2 damage, but we'll at least block this from getting hit. We don't want you standing there. I need to get those. Where do I have you stand? Here? So we can shield these. And then this guy's gonna get hit for 2. This guy's gonna hit the shield. And this guy we can just hit with the big bomb. No, we can't, because that pushes this guy out of the way. No, that does work. That does work, because we can go here and we can shield this. We can shield the mountain, which still shields the one that we want to shield. And this way, with the big bomb, he doesn't go anywhere. We can use the slide mech to block E2 attack instead. You really don't like leaving the spawner alive? I don't blame you. I'm not too sure how I want to do that. Because we could, if we chose to, we could pull this guy in. We'd be risking the grid, though. Leaving this guy alive is annoying, but we'll take him out next turn, right? Because he's only going to have 2 health, and anything we do to hit him, we'll take him out. These 2 are the real issue. How much does F2 do? 2 damage. Less acid. Or just rocket F2 and then drink F3, E2. Yeah, we could eat the damage. Yeah, if we did that and we went here and we shielded here. This guy would be down. This guy would take some damage, but he'd be shooting you. You'd still have 2 health. You'd be acided, right? This would be shielded, so we wouldn't have to worry about that. No new incoming enemies coming out. We'll be dealing with 1, 2, 3 active enemies and a Scion. E2 won't be shooting because of sand. Sand only pops up when you attack it, though. Triggers from explosion from F2. Oh, you're right. You're right. If we go here and we do this, that explosion should clear it. Yeah. That should do it. Yeah, because then the smoke blocks the attack. Completely forgot about that. Hey, Calypso, thanks for reminding me to hydrate. You're lurking? Alright. No, that's a good point. Now he can't attack. This guy's down. We have 2 hostile. This is the only one left. Now we can either put some shielding, or we can just shift everyone over. Well, not you. Move you out of the way first here, Archimedes. But we could shift everyone over and just have you miss. So I think we just do that. We bring Archimedes over so Archimedes gets the shield. We just do this. I'm pleased to report I'm currently shielded. Alright, that worked. Goodness. Alright, dude, I'm doing well. The game is tough. I'm a struggling. Though I'm still playing on normal difficulty. So we're not playing on, like, hard difficulty or extreme. Or whatever the highest level difficulty is called. We're not playing on super brutal. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can clear this guy with Kaz. So Kaz can shoot this and bite this guy with the little baby spider. He's down. That guy's a problem. We can go here and pull, putting him back into the smoke, stopping him from doing anything and moving him over so he attacks and hits nothing. We can then move you here, so we don't get shot, to blast the Hornet and blast this guy to clear him. I think that works. Down you go. Whoop. Up and over. Oh, yeah. Because we have to push. Push. Bonk. He'll be on the way for the push. Kill? Yeah. Push kills. I thought we were going to shoot him, but the push works out in the end. I was wrong, but right at the same time. We can still block because we have the shield, so I'm actually willing to block with the shield here. So we have 1 less enemy. So we're going to take a hit for 0, and then we'll take 1 damage blocking the emerge. So I'm fine with that. It's 8 in the morning over there? Nice. Well, good morning, good morning. This way we only have to deal with 3 of them. This guy's covered in acid, which is great. We can take him out, and then we can push him in. And then we can bop this guy, and we can just sit. Yeah, no, this works well. Let's move you up at least a little bit. You're a little too far in the way back here. There you go. And then we have acid here. Funk. Oh, I can't shield you there. Sad. No shields on us. Tis what it is. Oh, no, we can shield him. There we go. Funk. Good enough. We'll take it. Gonna go to the workshop. Nice. Alright, acid-covered enemy. Super easy clear. Everyone's got full health. Bonk. Cleared. Alright, that first round was really tough. Oh my goodness. Luchos, if you didn't realize that was that smoke cloud was going to be there, we would have probably been sitting and staring at that map, that turn for another like 4 or 5 minutes. You saved us quite a bit of time and headache. Goodness. All right, Tesla Fields, last one. I completely forgot if he explodes, the explosion counts as a quote-unquote attack. All right, defend the Earth Mover. Ah, this one. Well, now we have shielding, so we should be able to do it no problem. The Tesla Fields. Like, everything's alphas. Not but alpha. Is that the way I want? Yeah, you've got more movement than Archimedes, so I think I want you further on the downside here. Yeah, that's good. Right across the board. Land acquired. Okay. Nice. Oh, this guy's a nightmare. A little bit of damage on him would clear him, though. We can literally just pull this guy into the void. The problem is we can't knock this guy left or right, because he's still going to do damage. We have to do damage to his location without him moving. Yeah, I think you're right. Moving him into the void would be better. There's no other way to take care of him. And then we can go ahead and take him out. And then move 3 squares. And we'll just stand here. We don't even need to attack him. We just stand here and block. Or no. We go here and we hit this way. And from here we just go bam. Then we can move down if you want to block still. Yeah. Nice. We pop him over there. Off you go. Or we just hit him with the big bomb. We need to block 3 Vex bombs. We're going to immediately go and block this one. Lurk mode enabled. Alright. Enjoy the lurk. We just have to block 1 more Vex bomb. Which is easy enough. So wait, how far can I move? Can I move to you? No. Let's hope we can get over here. We cannot. Okay. We could have slid him. We could. But more importantly, we can actually get a shield on the Earth Mover, because the Earth Mover is quote-unquote a unit, not a building. Eh? I don't think we could have shielded the Spiderling. It needed to move farther over. But this is quote-unquote a unit, which is rare. Usually the things you have to defend aren't classified as units, they're classified as buildings. So the slide wouldn't work. It works on this one. We can move to another spot here, but I think that's fine. We'll just go ahead and repair ourselves to full. And turn. Oh, Blob Boy. Alright, Blob Boy, what you got? Okay, we can literally ignore you. We can also literally ignore you. We won't, but we can, you know? So if we shoot this guy and have him attack here and push him over, they'll then do 1 damage to him. Or we do that and then we can slide everyone over, which would just be us 2, giving us shields again. And we can shoot this guy for 2 damage. And ricochet off into the distance. With that push, we do an extra 1, and he'll have 1 health left. With 2 enemies that pop up. I think that'll work. We don't have to be too focused on this one. We don't have to be too serious. Oh, that's right. It only does 1 damage. It's fine. Maybe we'll use the big bomb again. You just clear instead. Because it won't actually take him out. Well, Blobber will still go down. So that's actually probably fine. We still take the Blobber out and we bring this guy down to 1 health, which is better than it would have been with the other move anyway. So that's fine. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. We're only dealing with 3 Vec and one of them is near. It's on death's door. Alright, last round. Wow, is he running? We got ourselves a runner. We can literally ignore him. We can come over here. We can blast this guy down. Ah, Calypso, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. Bit bomb for 10 damage for the beams. Just get the thing with all the damage we possibly can. Just shoot this guy, do 10. So we can hit this guy and clear him. Might be an achievement. I think we already got the achievement for 8 damage plus on the Hazard Mech one. I appreciate it all the same, Calypso. I think we just do this and we just move this one guy. Just move him out of the way. Oh, Mantis! Mantis strike. Good enough. We don't need any more XP or anything, so, you know. Alright, see you, Calypso. Take care. Thanks again. Have a good one. Mission complete. Nice. Alright, seismic activity. Off we go. Now this is the scary one. We have to deal with the big old scary spider. It's got itself 6 health. It's got so much health. Okay. Want to stay compact here, because that way any spiderlings that it throws down, it can only capture 1 at a time. So maybe nice and tightly packed together here. Okay. Spiderlings are here. Annoying. Annoying. Ooh, brutal. Oh, that's right. For some reason I thought the big leader actually trapped us too. He doesn't. The spiderling eggs just spawn spiderlings. Nice. So this will clear both spiderlings and we'll do 3 damage to the main guy. We can then move here and push him back with the wind. And he's shooting this egg, so we can just kind of ignore the egg, I guess?
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Oh my goodness, Luchicus, watch this one. This is gonna be insane. Watch this move. Bonk. Wait. Wait, never mind. I was excited, but I thought this was going to be an empty space when we moved, but no, it's not. It shan't be an empty space when we move. Which it doesn't need to be. No, it doesn't need to be. Yeah. No, this still works. This still works. Can't move far enough. Never mind. Doesn't work. If we move him to the clouds, he doesn't get his attack off. The boss doesn't die because we push him out of the attack range. We'll push him into here, and so when this guy hits, he'll hit here. Oh no, you're right. It still works perfectly. That's exactly as I planned, except with things that I didn't think about. Perfect. We'll sit here so that this way, when this guy shows up, we can shoot that direction. Nice. Vex dispatched. A little bit of lovely acid. It's true. Right, so we can hit this guy, and then we can push him over. I just hit this guy with a big boy bomb. Let's just move ourselves over afterwards. Let's clear you first. Push you up. So he's now going to... He still shoots first, though. We can still just move ourselves here and... Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. We can... 10 damage. Blam! We're already covered in acid. We can just, Well, actually... Wait, better move. Well, but then all that stuff immediately gets removed, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll just do this instead. Shield. Block. That's fine. We'll just do that. Cleared. Probably should not have blocked this last round. That's okay. We can stand here. Shield you. You repair. We're gonna turn. Last round. 2 Hornets. You literally can ignore the second one. We can literally ignore them if we choose to, but we won't. Cleared. Got him. Nice. Everything went according to plan when it wasn't the plan. Nice. Got him. Alright, we've got the... Okay, the Ice Beam's pretty good. It's not a science mech, though. It's the tough part. And we already got our shielding on the science guy. We have Donna, who is playing around the map and deal adjacent damage. He's fine. And grid. +2. So +4 grid defense. We don't have enough to sell for stuff, really, do we? No, we've got an extra guy. We have 2 pilots, so we can get up to 11. So we can buy 1 thing and 3 cores. We can buy 1 thing and 3 cores. So I don't think we go for the grid. We'll go ahead and we'll grab Ice Beam. Because we have Abe here. So hopefully there's something we want. Smoke Mortar. In a minute. Yeah, we can either get something on... We can get something on our mortar, on artillery. We can get explosive vents, which is a prime class thing. It's pretty cool, but nope. We can get a confuse shot. I've never seen this. Science class, though. Brute class with a Taurus cannon, which is just a it does the damages, lots of damages. And then the smoke mortar, which sounds good to me. Sure. It's an infinite use, doesn't do any damage, but smokes out and moves them, so sure. You'll have gone up, but in 95% of the time, his ability is so disappointing, it's not worth 1 energy. It really isn't. If he did 2 damage on entry from the atmosphere, then it would be pretty good. But otherwise than that, it's just not. It's just not that good. Yeah, we'd need to give power if we were going to do the confused shot. So we'll just do smoke. So we can put a reactor here. An extra use. And that's it. Nice. Well, let's just check this really quick. If we did put this, okay, yeah, it says wrong class. That's what I thought. That was my understanding. That was my understanding. I just wanted to be super clear. I want mobility on you. Now you have 5, you have 5, and you have 5. We've got 5 movement on everyone now, which is very nice. 5 movement, 22 grid defense, full grid available to us. We've got this in the bag. Most likely. As long as I don't make any big mistakes, yeah? Alright. Let's go. Go time. Not getting enough signal for the grid. Send in the grid. Okay. We can literally ignore that. We can just walk out of the way. We can literally ignore this one too. We just have to take this guy out. That's no good. We can jump back here and take this one out. And then we can attack here. We won't die if we go in here. If we attack, then we can't do these. Unless we move it up. Which we could do this. Ah, explosions go third. Why did I think that went second? Darn. I'm just used to blobs going first. Yeah, now it does matter the order of operations. Darn it. I thought this was going first. I was like, aha, cleared. We can take the 2 grid damage, but I'd rather not. Let's go and reset this. Rather than not take the damage if we can help it. Just use the rocket instead. Yeah, actually, yeah, once we put it into lava flow, it's just going to die anyway. We can just rocket this guy instead. Yeah, so we can just do this. And that. Sled Mech can just move to block, yeah. Because then if we go here... and here, we now push you into death by lava. And we just blast you. We go here. And we slide down. Third. Cleared and shield. Lava! Boom. Blocked up. There's a lot of enemies popping up. We can just slide you over to clear you. Can't get you in range to block anything, sadly. The other options to go is just slide back. Let's see. Can't quite get. Does slash do 2 damage? It does do 2 damage, yeah. Mantis slash. Damage and push an adjacent tile. Escape from ice. Whoa, I didn't even know. That's amazing. I guess that makes sense because it's taking over the repair. So it makes me wonder if it's escape from ice and that's it, or if it's damage and push adjacent tile while escaping from ice, because that would be scary. It'd be scary good if it did both. But it makes sense because it replaces the repair button. So. But the repair is usually heal or escape from ice, so I imagine they are separate. Yeah, we can't do lethal to this guy. There's nothing we can do. Well, I mean... No, we can't. There's nothing we can do. That's fine. What we can do, though, is we can go... We can go here. And we can just clear them. Because we can't use the terrain to lethal them out. Bap them like so. We can just move ourselves here. Chuck a smoke there. Slide us back. End our turn. Nice. Fire! Alright. Big scary sound. Okay. Perfect. Alright, well that makes this one easy at least. Get rid of the Scion, we put him in the fire. He's shooting and missing entirely, so you don't have to worry about him. The others can just kind of sit here and block if we choose. Can't clear. You can move Archimedes over. We can do that. So then he's not attacking. That guy's burning. We block all other enemy except Vec except for one. And we'll just have to deal with 3 next turn. Slide right kills both. Oh, you're right. It does. I missed that. Too late. But you're right. If you went here and we slid over, he would have put him here and him in here. You're right. I did not see it. So we'll chuck a shield over here. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried. But that would have definitely been the better move. Block, block. Another crab. Oh, well, that's easy. So for him, we can hit him and take him out with a shot. We can then go ahead and move up so this guy goes down by the volcano environment damage. We get put into the fire. We have a way to take you out, but that would still work. So down you go. Literally can't get here in time. And then Archimedes. How much you can do with Archimedes here? Again, we don't need the XP. Everyone's fully experienced, so it's fine. Yeah, we just end it here. There's nothing else we need to do. If Spider lives, do you keep it next round? I don't think so. I think it's only per quote-unquote battle. We get a second battle next. Good question, though. We'll see in a second here. It's a good question. Down we go. Yep, we don't keep the spider. I think it counts as like a new deployment. But the problem is this guy. This guy's scary. We're gonna have to keep a good eye on where he's gonna go land, where he's going. Same with this one. Both the leader and the alpha digman. Dig boys are difficult. They're challenging. Problematic. Oh, that's annoying. Oh my goodness, that's a really obnoxious spot. It's okay. We'll slide this way. Or not. I was gonna say, all we have to go here is go there and slide over. Because then he would go here, we would go here, where this guy is. But now we're locked in, so... I mean, we could go here and we can Mantis Strike to push this guy out of the way. We have the capacity. Renfield Bomb would have a shield, so it wouldn't matter. We'd have a shield, so it wouldn't matter. And he would die by the environment, so that wouldn't matter. He'd be attacking a rock. No, I think that works. If we go here and we push him over, we can then move Archimedes out of the way. I don't know, like here, maybe? We shoot this guy and that way. And then that would do 2 damage to push, 2 damage plus 1 bounce. So yeah, he goes down. We shoot that way. And then we come over here and move these 3 up. In which, yes, this one does hit the Renfield Bomb, but it takes 0 damage because of shielding. This guy ends up dying. This guy does his attack, which ends up hitting this shield, so we're fine. We are going to take 2 grid damage, but grid doesn't really matter anymore. The grid is a resource. We can chuck grid out the window. We don't need it for anything. So it's fine. So we can go ahead and let him take out the grid. And then we'll be left with Digman, Crab, and 2 enemies that pop up, because we'll be blocking this one. I think that's what we want to do. Does smoke shoot, do 3 tiles of smoke or 1? Only 1, but it also pushes in front of and behind. So for example, we could go here and we could smoke here. And then he would just stand there like a lemming. This is an option. Then we can move Archimedes here and shoot this guy. Go bonk bonk. And then move back here afterwards. What about smoking D4? What would get the Renfield Bomb out of harm's way? Stop him from attacking, get the Renfield Bomb out of the way. We then bring the slide mech to the dangerous point here and pull them both over. So we're not actually going to be hitting him. And we just nuke this guy with the big bomb. And then afterwards, we move here because we can, so the crab hits no one. Still clears these two. Stops him from doing any damage. Yeah, it's a slightly better move. Yeah, that is a slightly better move. Oh my goodness, the mighty sneeze. Oh my good gracious. Slide back to F4. Really? To F4. Okay. Slide right. Oh, that does kill him because it puts him here. True. Ricochet mech moves to E4. Okay, E4. Because the space now, because rockets moved, yeah. Big rocket, D4. Yeah, because it won't move and it'll push the Renfield bomb up and it'll push this down, and this guy doesn't get pushed anywhere. And it'll clear him. Mantis moves to A5. And pushes in. Oh my good gracious. How do you see this move? How do you see this? The joke is, how do you see these? Yeah, no, that's by far superior to what I was looking at before. Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't even see the idea of, like, pulling him over. Wild. We, locked in a move? Yeah, we locked in a move. So I didn't see waiting time. I didn't see you say it, sorry. It's crazy, look how good that is. Oh, I see, order of operations. Because this move was locked in prior, you're right, that's what you mean. Alright, let's go and let's reset that. You're right, Stroff, we have to do that first. We have to move this here. You're right. Because otherwise, the other problem is we wouldn't be able to walk all the way around because the Renfield bomb would have been moved in the way. So it had to be done first. You're right. I forgot I just had him sitting there. Mistakes. But that's okay. We're good. I think we'll be fine with this. This is clearing so many big, scary enemies, blocking one from popping up here and from one here. We're going to be dealing with only 2 Vec after this. So luckily, we had to restart. So that's good. Bonk, bonk. My mountain! Crab and Scarab. Not too bad. Okay. Oh yeah, true. It's a stalagmite. The stalagmite. Remember, stalagmites are on the ground because mites are bugs that crawl on the ground. Stalactites hold tight. They hold tight from the ceiling. The nice thing is that when you have tentacles happen, they attack where your guys are, where they're standing currently. So if you're blocking a location, it removes that Vec that's climbing from below, which is awesome. Really good. 4 damage, you say. We could go here. Shoot this guy. Ricocheting this way. Slide this way and get rid of him. And then we can then reposition here. Or here. Is that why they're named like that, or is it just a convenient rhyme? It's a convenient rhyme. It's not why it's named like that. It's not why it's named like that. But it's an easy way to remember it, I think. Stalagmites are gross little bugs crawling on the ground, and the stalactite is so strong it holds from the ceiling. I don't know where it originally comes from for its name convention. Yeah, so that would get rid of this guy. We wouldn't have a way to get rid of the crab, though. The other option is we can just nuke him. Wham! And then move to a new position. And then move you here, and block this one and block this one. And then we just move here and ignore this guy. Block these 3 Vec. And only have 1 Vec, yeah, only have 1 Vec left for round 2. Don't forget to move A5. Oh yeah, A5 dies otherwise. Gotta move him. I think that's what we do. Doesn't get a lot of, like, real work done, but it's enough, I think. So we're gonna nuke him. We're gonna block, we're gonna block. We're gonna block. Chuck a shield down. Oh, that's right, we can't heal. Okay. It's a cloud. Should be fine. Watch that cloud be my bane. Watch that cloud make life hard. Block, block, block. Okay. Man, there's a lot of enemies popping up for the last round here. I mean, we could just cloud this guy, too. And just sit. I think I might. No, what we can do is we can move Archimedes here. And bash him into falling rocks. Like so. Let me check a shield. And we end turn. Alright. Bonk. Make spider. True, we could have made a spider to block another one from popping up. That would have worked. That would have been better. Would have saved us an extra enemy. Alright, last round. We can move here and we can push you up. Or we can move here and we can push you up. That works too. We don't need to block enemies anymore. It doesn't matter. It's the last round. Until the Brimfield Bomb explodes. All we really care about are this guy and this guy. Which again, we don't actually care about the damage either. We can just get everyone out of harm's way. If we wanted. But yeah, so if we go here and we move, we put you in tentacle harm's way, so you get eaten by tentacle environment first before you get anything done. Shoot you over. You cute little spider. I'll have him stand over there, it's fine. Get you out of the way. Done. Whoosh. Alright, and we are out of here. Renfield Bomb is ready to go. There have been uprooted from this timeline. Now the islands may thrive. Things. My work here is at an end, yet the journey continues. Oh, Archimedes, does your journey continue or what? Hey, achievement unlocked. Beat the game with all 10 primary squads, any length. Wait, what? I thought we haven't done the heat sinkers yet. 10 primary squads? I didn't think we got that achievement yet. We did the thing. Poor guy can't retire? No. Archimedes, we need him again. We still need him. This Kaz is pretty good. I gotta say, Kaz is pretty good. But I mean, Archimedes, previous timelines, 6, final battles, 7. Look at that. Previous timeline 7, final battle 7. Okay, so these are the special ones you're talking about over here, and these I don't know how we get those either. Okay, cool. We'll keep working on it. But yeah, we got that, but we haven't even played with the heat sinkers yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, what? 11, 12, 13. Wait. Where is that achievement? Oh yeah, global. There it is. Huh. Beat the game with 10 primary squads. And you're like, I guess, yeah, we didn't beat the game with the Zenith or the Walkers. So I guess that's why. But it's just said 10 primary. I'm like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13, 14 if we include these guys. What? So maybe it included these and then these 4 were added later? It's entirely possible that's how that happened. That originally it had all these guys plus these, and then these guys are added. Could be. But anyway, the next one we want to play with is the heat sinkers. And after that, we've played with every squad except for the secret squad. And then we can go ahead and play a random squad and or a custom squad. And for the custom squad, we definitely want to do the... which one is it? Random squad. Custom squad, here it is. Beat the game with 3 of the same mech type. Beat the game with 3 different mechs of the same class. Be with 3 flying mechs. So if we could pick 3 flying mechs of the same class, the same mech, 3 flying, we could get 2 at the same time. We can get mech specialist and flight specialist. And then the class specialist is a tough one, because then we'd have to do 3 different mechs of the same class. So like... Wow, what a cool interface. So all Prime are land-based. For Brute, we can only choose the thruster mech or the jet mech. And only fly guys. I don't remember the quickfire mech. What does he do? Oh yeah, this guy, I remember him. But yeah, so it'd have to be jet or thruster. Or all our... No, only this guy's non-ground artillery. Or we'd have to play with science. Like swap mechs. Nanomech wouldn't work. We could do 3 drill mechs. 3 drill mechs would work. A triple drill mech team would work. Three swap mechs? I don't think that would work at all. I don't think that would work at all, because you have to swap the swap mech and its target, and it's only right next to each other. So you can't move them that far. What you're thinking of is the exchange mech. 3 exchange mechs would work. I take target A and swap them with target B. I take myself and change with target A. But yeah, they don't fly, so that doesn't work. But the drill mechs, we could do 3 drill mechs. That would actually work. 3 health, 4 move, they fly, science vessels. They do a lot of damage. They do 1, 2, then 3 damage. And they crack the earth, and they do not care about falling into the void because they fly. Ruining the landscape, exactly right. So I think the drill mech might be the way to go. Because that way we could get both the mech specialist and the flight specialist at the same time. In one run, right? And then we'd have to do it another time with 3 of the same class. And if we were going to do 3 of the same class, honestly, I think I would rather just go with these guys. In which we do like a judo mech, an Aegis mech, maybe a laser mech, or the lightning mech. These guys would be great. Who needs to land when you can fly? Right? But I think these guys would be great, because this guy, he throws people to the other side of him, the judo mech, with the vice fist. The Aegis guy just flips them around when he hits them, does 2 damage and spins them, and this guy lightnings them. Otherwise, we could go for pitcher, so we can pitch the guy into the lightning, maybe. What you do, or maybe we drop him. Definitely not the leap mech. I'm not a fan of the leap mech. He does too much damage to himself. The laser is great, though, because it's just so much damage. Anyway. The heat sinkers are next. So who are the heat sinkers and what do they have and what do we do? Boosted. We boost 8 mechs in 1 mission. Feed the flame. Light 3 enemies on fire in a single attack. And maximum firepower. Oh, there's the quickfire mech. Deal 8 damage with a single activation of the quickfire rocket. Jeez. That's a lot of damage. Alright. So the dispersal mech. Thermal discharge. Damage 1 or more tiles in a line and push away adjacent tiles. +2 range, add fire. Wow, is that reactor intensive? Holy. That's 5 reactors for that. It doesn't increase damage, it just makes them burn a little. Okay. The quickfire rocket, on the other hand, is fire 2 projectiles in different directions. Add push, add 1 extra damage. Add push is definitely something we're going to get immediately. And the napalm mech, which is firing artillery that drops fire on the way to its target. +1 range, +1 2 range. Okay, that's fine. That is good, because it does push the enemy, and it sets the enemy on fire, and the location the enemy was on fire, and everything in front of it on fire. That's good. And heat engines. Standing on fire removes fire and gives the mech boost. I think Archimedes is going to have to be in the dispersal mech. For better movement. Into position, hit him and run. Because the push is going to be really, really critical. This is going to be a tough one. I don't know, this quickfire mech is going to be a tough one for me to figure out. It reminds me a lot of some of the others that are like, shoot 2 things in 2 directions. What was that other one that did that? Was it the Mist Eaters? Someone else had an attack that went double that was like weird and wonky. This one was tough. The Janus Cannon, not a fan. I just wonder if there's another one recently we played. Guess not. Huh. Weird. I know this guy did. That was when we leveled it up, and that was really cool. I thought there was another person that had, like, 2 directions, but maybe I'm just not remembering right, because I am tired. You want the pilot in quickfire first, because you need to push to survive Island 1. True. Getting pushed is going to be important. Push is so critical when you can't do a lot of damage, because you have to delay them doing damage. It's a really good point. But that is a problem for tomorrow. Figure that one out tomorrow. We're going to end the stream here today. We'll swing back around tomorrow. Play some more Into the Breach. As we jump into the very last of the known mech teams. And then after that, we'll have at least played every single mech and every single mech team. We can start playing a little more Helter Skelter with the random. The random one's going to be fun. What I want to do for the random one is a challenge. Hit random once, and whatever that random team is we play. We don't hit multiple times. We roll the dice once. Just see how bad it is. I have no expectation of victory with that, but I do want to at least see with one round that kind of challenge. I think that's going to be fun. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more fun and games with Into the Breach. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.